MF Doom said it best. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That's
Yo, 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 yo.
It's your boy Uche. I got my boy
Jay-Z.
We are the ill-advised wise guys.
Check out the full podcast, link below.
I can't wait for this one.
Who was more inspirational, Eminem or Jay-Z?
Can I set
And
this one up?
I said that I purposely titled it that way.
I noticed what you
So
did.
people-
Who's the better rapper? That's how I feel.
What you want to say? Who's the better? Come on.
I'm kidding. That's how
It would have been close. If we would have stopped this at 2003, I would have been like Eminem.
The point is this. Here's the topic, guys. Who's the more influential artist? That includes their rapping ability, the technical aspect of it all. That includes their impact culturally. You know, are people dressing like them, looking like them? However you want to include all of the different criteria to compare Jay-Z and Eminem. Now the question becomes, who is the more, I guess, influential, impactful rapper?
The easy answer is going to be Jay-Z. What Jay-Z, if you think about it, Jay-Z was the ultimate underdog story, right? Like, I'm old enough to remember when Jay-Z first came out, like 96. There was the Nas of the world, there was Biggie, there was Tupac, and so Jay-Z was kind of floating in the background, you know. And then Puff Daddy, Jay-Z was still floating in the background. DMX, Rough Riders, and all of them came out, Jay-Z was floating in the background. It wasn't until, ironically, when he retired, Black Album, was when I said Jay-Z unequivocally is the number one option in hip hop. Jay-Z actually has an underdog story that I think most black artists, black rappers can relate to, which means influential, right? Eventually, actually, Jay-Z talked about like money, getting to the money, you know, wealth, and so many wise quotes that went over people's head. I think that's the reason why he is probably not the most influential hip hop artist. Ironically, if you actually listen to Jay-Z's rap, so much of it goes over your head. I can't quite relate to your story. I can relate to how you got here, but I can't quite relate to what you're talking about in your music. Even when Jay-Z first started, he was talking about drugs, right? He was talking about selling drugs, Reasonable Doubt. I think Eminem, when he came out, he was kind of that, not loser, but like the very first Eminem song I heard was My Name Is.
That's my girl, dawg. I don't give a damn. Dre sent me to take the world off. Hi, my name is what? My name is.
And in that song, he's portraying himself as like a fatherless dude. He hates his mom and like, you know, just saying all kinds of wacky stuff, but he can rap his ass off.
Yeah.
And I think Eminem in his content had more relatable content that might have influenced people to be like, yo, I can be just like that guy. Now, I mean, I think Eminem's style of rapping in terms of the flows he used and the cadences and stuff is harder to emulate than Jay-Z's. But when you just talk about being that oddball individual, Eminem embodied that. I always tell you this all the time. There is more quirky individuals in this world than there is those drug dealers, hustlers that Jay-Z were.
Who's the more influential rapper?
I just said it. Eminem.
So Eminem.
Eminem.
That's the answer.
Jay-Z, I think, is a more influential person.
Yeah.
But I think Jay-Z is a better businessman than he is a rapper. I've always thought that.
I think I'd agree with that.
Right?
I mean,
You're a billionaire,
Justin,
man. I can't say much about it.
He's a
yeah, like
when
you get to
hit
a billion? Come on now, like, bro, how many billionaires are on this planet?
But he said it himself, though. He was like, I ain't got a billion streams, but I got $1 billion.
I ain't got $1 billion streams, got $1 billion.
And it's like, when you sit there and hear that line, though, it's like,
God.
You got it.
Hey, Justin, what about you, man? Who would you say is the more influential rapper out of Jay-Z and Eminem? Who you got?
I'm gonna have to agree. Like, I think Eminem is the more influential rapper. Question was like, just who's more influential, Jay-Z. But as a rapper, though, definitely Eminem, man. If you ask like all of my favorite rappers who influenced them, Eminem name gonna come up. I mean, I done heard it from Drake, I done heard it from Kendrick, I done heard it from Wayne, and these are like 3 heavy hitters. I think even Cole gonna say Eminem, Big Sean. We hear it the way they rap when they start like spitting. It's like, oh yeah, Eminem touched their life somehow. You definitely hear it in Kendrick music. So it's just like, and to me, Kendrick is like
definitely hearing Kendrick
on his way to being the GOAT. So, but when it comes to like a person though, man, Jay-Z, like you said, being a black man, we all look up to Jay-Z in some form or fashion. When you talk to rappers about Jay-Z, are they really even talk about his music though? They talk about, man, this nigga got money. Meek Mill saying that, Drake saying that. They're like, man. But when it comes to rapping though, man, Eminem is like, I'm not really the biggest Eminem fan, but my favorite rappers, they love Eminem, so I gotta give it to him.
MF Doom said it best. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That's Eminem.
There you go.
Just because you're influential doesn't mean you're the best. Like, I think Jay-Z, personally, Jay-Z is my favorite rapper of all time. He's the best rapper of all time. Number one, Jay-Z. But that doesn't mean you're the most influential. If you ask NBA players, right? So many NBA players today were inspired or influenced by Kobe Bryant. But if you asked them, who do you think the best NBA player of all time was? Majority of them will say Michael Jordan, right? There's just something about Kobe's style that resonated with your average basketball player. You know what I'm saying? And I think Eminem's style resonated. Like, it's very easy to just binge listen to Eminem's music and like get lost in it.
You know, if I stick to the rapping part, at what point do we just have to give it up to him? If he's over here inspiring the Drakes, the Coles, the Kendrick, bro, I just literally saw the other day a flashback clip of Kendrick Lamar, I believe in 2008. Kendrick was in a cypher.
Yeah.
Bro, if you listen to Kendrick at that time, he sounded just like Eminem.
There's a dead guy on the freeway. Oh, it's not that. Telematics is okay. The beat when the beat break. You probably think I'm dope like it's the really shit I wrote, but to me it's the throwaway.
Yeah.
It was like carbon copy. Eminem gave, I think, a lot of life to the game in that respect.
Eminem.
Listen, you guys are right on that tip. I agree with that. But listen, I got to give it to Hove. Jay-Z is a billionaire. Like, to see some of the things that this guy has done in the real world. We talking about music, but can we talk about life? You know, he has his hands in a lot of different areas and inspiring a lot of dudes to excel for greatness beyond rap. From that standpoint, how do you not attribute that to the rapping part as well? So it's like, I gotta give Jay a lot of credit from that standpoint, but if we're just talking about rap, I'm going Eminem. I feel like that's gonna be a controversial take.
For me as an artist too, like it boils down to, let's just use Kanye because he's so controversial, right? His music is so inspiring to me, bro. Like, I feel like Kanye is one of the greatest artists to ever live. But his lifestyle, I can't get with that. Absolutely. So for him, it's like his music is gonna inspire people, but not his lifestyle. But I feel like musically, of course. But like lifestyle for a lot of people is Jay-Z. Yes. I don't know anybody that don't want to touch $1 billion. I don't know a black man that don't want to make it out the hood.
But can we talk about the people? Can we talk about the non-black people that Jay-Z's inspiring? He transcends race, bro. He's a billionaire.
I don't want to say Jay-Z doesn't love music. I know Jay-Z loves music.
Yeah.
But there's Eminem's love for music just kind of spill for rap,
bro,
particularly.
It almost seems like an obsession.
It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like you just even look at 8 Mile. Like he made 8 Mile about, you know, this come up white kid and about to do freestyles and stuff. You can see there's an obvious like love there.
If it was more influential to me though, it definitely is Jay-Z though, because I don't really like listen to Eminem like that. I'm not really the biggest Eminem fan.
Yeah, me
neither, man.
Me
like
neither.
That's the
me neither.
Yo. But how crazy is that though? That
but
we can all agree with that, but we can all say that, but still give it up to him and say, nah, that's kind of dope actually.
Even back to Michael Jackson, I wasn't really here to experience that, but if I'm looking, the people I look up to talking about shit, you got to be great. So you know what I mean? So Eminem got to be great.
Exactly. I think there was a point in time where Eminem was feared.
I used to find it so crazy that nobody ever wanted to even remotely diss M.
What's the reason for going at Eminem?
Just because nobody does. Number one.
It was like you're going against God.
Yeah, it was.
That's
like
what it felt like, right?
God.
That was like how people would say,
seriously.
Nah, I'm not fucking with M. Nah, he going. And so he got to the point where he called himself a rap guy, and it became like legit.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god.
That means a lot, yo. Like when people won't even dare. Nas was going at Jay. A bunch of people went at Jay.
I don't think
like Kendrick in that same level now though. Nobody want to go at Kendrick now.
Kendrick is on. Like, nobody wants to go at Kendrick. Nobody wants to go at Kendrick. And I think
this nigga had Big Sean calling him, bro. Like, we not beefing.
that was a low point for Sean.
That was a low.
Yo, that was a low point for Sean, bro.
Was,
great debate though, man. I really like that discussion, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please put you guys comments on social media. When we put this up on YouTube, make sure to engage with us.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, man.
Listen to the full episode, link below.